Clarissa, you are not. Of course you are not. And that's why I want you to learn. Because I think you can learn. And I wanted you to come here and learn very much. Because I knew that you can learn. Not because
I think that I found the tools and the teaching method that would help me work with these children.
Okay, now, 7, 18, 2. Now, what will we see then?
The tools and the teaching method were developed by an Israeli psychologist, Reuven Feuerstein.
Uh-huh. Eh? Very good. Very good. Bravo. This is good.
I like squares.
Very. Squares are very happy that you like them.
Yeah.
Would you please make me a square of this?
Yeah, okay. I'm working very hard.
I know.
Oh,
Good, it's okay.
this looks like a triangle.
Ah, yes, it looks somewhat like a triangle. And there are children who tell us that this is a triangle. Is this true?
No.
Why isn't? How many dots do you have in a triangle?
3.
3. Okay, Julia, you did very, very well. And I was very happy with you. Thank you.
I'd always see him as surrounded with children, and I remember one day going with him from his home to shul on Shabbat, and at the first intersection, on the way to the synagogue, some children came out and began to walk along, and he's talking to them, and a few doors down the street, some more children came out. And I'm afraid I had a vision of the Pied Piper because every step we took closer to the synagogue, more children joined. He is in many ways magic with children. He gets them to do things they had no idea they could do. And then they are so delighted to learn that they could do things they didn't know they could do. They come back for more.
You need the blue. You understand this?
Yes.
Okay. God. Now, let's look at number 5 now. What is the first floor?
10.
10. And what is the second floor? Be very careful. Do you see how it goes? Try to peel off the yellow, and then what is the shape that we will see?
18.
18. And then number?
14.
14. Very good. This means she has an ability for mental representation. And it's beautiful. This one, of course. Ah, this one is difficult. Beautiful. Ah, great. I'm glad that you did it. You were so stubborn. You didn't want to come to learn. But now you're learning. I'm glad that you are learning. And I'm glad that I was more stubborn than you were. You listen to me?
Yeah.
Without all this behavioral garbage, she can be a bright student. I would predict that if she will get the proper mediation in the next 2 years, then she will be back on track and she can go to college and she can be a student in a university. There is no question about it.